Ah, Smiley. Hans, Hans has notified me. You have accepted the mission for our misfortunate client. The contract fee is 5,000 yen. It is dependent upon successfully rescuing the client. We will provide transport to the location once you're ready. There will be heavy resistance expected, and from what we can tell, the fight between his bodyguards and the hostile forces is already in progress. The location is a run-down abandoned part of town. Exactly why our client is there is unknown, but we are not concerning ourselves with such trivial details, as long as they do not impact on our chances of successful completion. Ready? Let's do this. A rescue mission. The rescue. The Prestige transport takes you to an abandoned town outside of Seattle. Run down and abandoned during the chaos of the awakening, the approach is difficult as the road is littered with destroyed vehicles and crumbling buildings. There is still intermittent power here, at least in the few lights that haven't been smashed or allowed to decay into oblivion. Nature is slowly reclaiming this zone like so much of the former United States. The people are gone, leaving only scavengers behind. The driver brings you as close as he can get before stopping. You will need to move the rest of the way on foot. Another vehicle is being scrambled to pick you up on the other side of town. Locate the target and escort her and any surviving security forces to the getaway vehicle to accomplish this mission. Again, don't think we need any kind of hackers or things like that. We need to move fast though. How about a physical adept? Body tattoo of the ghost. Yeah, this son of a bitch is fast. Like to take a mage. Anyone would. Actually, the shaman might be a better option. Little Mary has elementals, but she also has haste. Someone had a long range weapon. Fumbles. It's a deadly sniper. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I didn't like fumbles too much. It's not terrible or anything. Yeah, I guess it's the sniper rifle. Sniper rifle pistol seems to be a good combination too. Very accurate on all ranges. Find target, get the fuck out. You'll never take me alive, bastards. Yolanda Smith. Hey Yolanda. Ruger Thunderbolt. Chain shot. SMG, rifle, support mage, merc boss. I don't think I'll go in cover. I need to be able to rescue her. What an utter failure. I need to get closer. Just can't do anything at this distance. Yeah. Physical adept. Jesus fucking Christ. This fucker can move. Yeah, start throwing aggro from them. Good work, good work. I could probably should take that shot. I fucking hate that. Tried to take a chain shot, but because it required a little bit of movement, it totally wasted my chain shot and didn't actually do 3 shots. So I'm so sick of that shit. It's just badly implemented. Why doesn't it just show that you're out of range? Why does it use the special ability if you're not really using the special ability? Questions, questions, questions. I just so much wish I could play this through the director's cut version. It's basically just a user interface change as far as regular games are concerned. The difference is massive enough that I don't like to play this. Not anymore. Looks like we're within the range. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it'll take how long for the... Yeah, we need to move here to shoot at this target, but there's even the delay before the line becomes visible. Like a couple of seconds. So if you don't happen to notice that minor thing popping up there, yeah, you would not know that you're out of range. This just isn't any good. The point is to... yeah, the bigger problem is that if you want to see something, you usually have to zoom in at least a little bit, which totally negates the indicator here, because you're never gonna see it. It just... okay, I don't intend to kill anyone, I want to spread damage so they attack me instead of Yolanda. Critical hit, critical hit, critical hit. So everyone has been attacked at this point. Can we get a shot in? It's good, it's all good. Less Yolanda gets injured, the better. You play someone out of the fight. Boss man is blinded. Now we need to move closer. I have to say this guy isn't that great of a sniper. He just doesn't have the accuracy needed. I'm pretty much equally accurate with the pistol. Need to move. Yeah. Don't. Ah, you suck ass. Yolanda Smith. This well-dressed corporate type looks much worse for wear, wild-eyed and panicking, and her fancy suit ruined by blood and bullet holes. Oh, thank the gods! I was beginning to worry Prestige wouldn't get here in time. I killed all my guards. We need to get out of here. Yeah, I don't want to question her while she's here. Let's get a move on. An extraction vehicle is being sent in. I'm sure I don't care why she's here. No matter what the reason, really. Not our business. Focus on the extraction. Ambush. About half a dozen guys. Yep. At least Yolanda has the common sense to go into cover. Shotgun Merc, because what could possibly go wrong by going into hugging distance with a shotgun Merc? Well. I see this working much better if you have a melee weapon, because of the action point damage you can cause on critical hits. So you can, even if you can't disable them completely, you can at least make sure the counterattack will be somewhat watered down. Assault Mage. Be blind. I try to save his ass. No. Want to get rid of the rigger. That's 2 enemies down. Not exactly seeking cover, but we just have to get some kills very quickly. Can't do it if I move around. Missed. Fuck you! You worthless son of a bitch. Down one of our own guys. You stupid bitch. I have to say though, I'm very unimpressed with Nicolade. Have to go into hugging distance, and in exchange, he's not getting anything. He's just as bad as, actually, I think he's worse than the range attack user. So I'm not exactly getting what. Why would you do that? Since you're not getting anything in exchange. You move quite a lot, but yeah, that's not exactly going to help you either. Do we have a gold trauma kit in range? Fucking platinum trauma kit. Thanks. Exactly what I needed. No, they're not in good shape. Yep. I think I'll use some basic medkits and spread them around. We could use drugs. We should use the drugs. And again, resetting the list every time you use an item. It's these are minor things. A lot of things I'm complaining about this, but at the same time there's quite a few. They're minor things that are constantly there. They're constantly nagging down your game experience a little bit. Totally minor things. But they're there. User interface improvements, simple things really, but you notice when someone hasn't done it. You notice it pretty much constant, on a constant basis. Can't escape it. Have to deal with it somehow. Good enough. Ah. I genuinely do hope that they've worked on, even though they had a pretty solid system with the director's cut and Dragonfall, I do hope that they've continued to improve on that front, because it didn't really bother me anymore too much. There's minor basic design problems like the inability to switch items between party members that I don't like, but actual usability was pretty much solid already, and our director's cut I think sort of improves a little bit on top of that. So I do hope they have continued to improve on that, because it does matter. Because you can focus on the actual gaming experience instead of being constantly a little distracted and annoyed that takes you away from the experience. Another similar team. The rigger has to go. No, not necessarily. This is Salt Mage has to go. I don't want to even know what kind of horrible things it can do. That's one down. No, let's do it this way. Let's try to get rid of the rigger. Rigger down. There's 3 enemies gone. $38 points of damage. Yeah, that is nice. Could you please try to kill it? What's the other attack we can do? Roundhouse kick. Yeah, kill the rifle merc. Be useful! Excellent. Holy shit! 64 points of damage to the woman. What can you do about that? Can't do a fucking thing. There's no way I can't cast anything on the woman because it's not technically part of my group. So there's no way in hell I can just kill 6 guys in a single turn. So that's just maybe I should try to go some other way. I'm guessing these are blocked though. So they're forcing me to go out from ambush to ambush. Well, I can see the guy here. Yeah, not like we have a choice. Fumbles is walking instead of running. So another annoyance. He's going to be left behind constantly then. Now he's running. I honestly do wish I should have control of the character I need to protect. At least that way I feel that I realistically have a decent chance of protecting her. That's better. We'll try to kill those 3. And you missed. But at least you didn't kill our own guys this time. Wow. I'm just getting less and less impressed by the physical attack. He sucks. Like, really sucks. At least they're shooting at us this time. So there's two guys still functioning. You try to get rid of the rigger. Weak. Weak. Ah, you're so terrible. Yes. Definitely should use drugs. Miss and a miss. So there's our another physical adept. You're all terrible. Well, I'm terrible too. Massive chances of to hit, only 1 out of 5 attack actually hits. And a miss. Hmm. 18. I'm assuming this is a dead end. If there's an alternative path to move forward, I think I should use them. What the fuck are you doing? More of them? Yeah. Another team, similar makeup. Couldn't bother to make different team compositions. Just copy pasted the same scene multiple times. There is a difference, I'm not seeing it. I'm guessing physical adept is more cool in concept than actual reality. Certainly not impressed at the moment. Same time, not exactly impressed with any of you. At least get rid of someone. Boss is a good choice. You are dead. 28, 14, 28. So there's more of them. I can't see shit. They disabled the physical adept. He dies at this point. I think he died. Yep. I don't give a shit. What a useless character. We fought multiple fights already here, and not in a single one did he really contribute anything noteworthy. So, never again. Just say no to physical adepts. Again, it's hard to say if it's because physical adepts are terrible or because the NPC has been constructed in a way that makes them terrible. But I can reliably deliver 30 to 60 points of damage at range. He can't reliably do 20 points of damage at close range. So, what the fuck? Why would you ever do that? You're just gimping yourself for no particular reason, I guess. Five attack, 79% chance to hit. Get rid of the support support mage. Yeah, what is that? 60 point of damage. Okay, everyone okay? More or less. Just one action point. Yeah, it's a shame we lost a physical adept. A huge loss for this Shadowrunner community. Excellent work, Smiley, as usual. Here's your reward, and thank you again for your most magnificent service. Give me a bonus. So, how much cash do we have? 11,000. Think we can buy anything but 2 karma points? No. Nothing worthwhile, at least. Yes. Any other jobs? Rescue mission was a success. Yeah, I heard the mission was a success. Due to your excellent service, one of our members will now be added to your Nephilim network for personal objectives. We have no more work available at this time. Thank you for your efforts. I guess we're... Okay, are we even healed up? If not, we'll go to our safe house, heal up, and head for the bar for the storyline missions. "71 out of 76, yeah, good enough. Don't have to get healed for that. Now where's the bar? Tanya Key. This elf woman would normally be considered attractive, except her nose is red and her mascara is running due to her crying. What? What do you want? What's wrong? It's my husband. He's been kidnapped by a bunch of rednecks. They're going to hurt him like some sort of an animal. Well, on the bright side, you'll be back in the singles market. Yeah. That's terrible. Let me help. What do you really? Oh, please, I really need help, but I don't know where to turn. These bastards are outside of town near Tacoma. They have some sort of hunting club, but they only hunt people. So where can I find them? Hard target. You can take the ferry to Tacoma to find them. They have a hunting lodge there, but I wouldn't speak to them. I just head directly into the woods there and try to find him. His name is Quicksilver. Hurry, please. Before they kill him, I'll give you every penny I have. It's not a lot, but I'll give you everything. Okay, how much is everything? 200 yen? 300? 1,000? 5,000? What? Arana, we did a mission for her earlier. Arana turns to you as you walk up, her eyes pure white. After a moment she shudders and her eyes roll back down, pupils massively dilated and unable to focus. Hello again, Smiley. Hello, Arana. Her eyes slowly regain focus as she leans hard against the table for support. I'm sorry, I'm having great difficulty focusing on this world right now. Beyond the veil separating our world from the spirit world, there is much chaos and confusion. So what needs to be done? I have found another disturbance in the spirit world close by. The balance demands to be restored. Will you help me, brave one? Do you aid me in redressing a great wrong? Yeah, let's go. Prepare yourself. Then meet me at the staircase leading to the Undercity. The stairs are next to the mall near the fountain. Join me below ground when you are ready. Together we shall cleanse the darkness once more. So demon hunting. Anything else? I'm not gonna set out to any of these missions now. Depending on how extensive they are, we could probably do a couple of them at least in a session. Oh. Who are you? A Drecky Bill. Surrounded by a thin halo of steam smoke and sporting grease-back long hair, Drecky Bill is sipping from a large cocktail glass filled with a syrupy purple liquid, crowned with a colorful umbrella and a curly straw. Ah, greetings, runner. You have certainly been busy up here in the old uptown. Hey, if it isn't Drecky Bill. In the flesh. I figured I needed a drink to calm my nerves after a long week of clearing up after your team. Hmm, what do you mean? Do you honestly think blowing up everything in a 20-mile radius would go unnoticed? The Lone Stars letting you kill and maim all over town? You have friends, runner. Friends who keep the powers that be off your back while you do your work. He pauses to sip his drink again, before placing it back down daintily, trying not to spill any of the liquid on his table. Before I forget, do you like your safe house? Yeah, it's freaking whiz, I love it. I'm glad you find it so. It used to belong to my partner, but we had quite the falling out. I was so glad when they were able to sand all the bloodstains off the hardwood floors. When Goldrack asked me to loan it to you, I was happy to rid of it for a time so as not to dwell on bad memories. Speaking of Goldrack, he pauses to swill his drink around. He pauses to swill his drink around as he stares into it, lost in some transient thought. You made quite the impression on my friend Goldrack. Tell me, what do you think of our brutish fellow? He's not so bad. I worked for worse. I suppose I've heard a worse epitaph for someone. He lights another steam stick and inhales gently. Listen to me digress. I'm sure you are busy. You know by now who the true puppet masters are. Our fine American Indian and awakened fiends. Part-time cannibals and fans of bestiality. The Cascade Crow. What exactly are they trying to accomplish? They desire the renewal of the land, as they put it, or sending us all back to eating dirt and living in caves, as I put it. The urban blight of Seattle offends them. The thought of turning out the poor from their homes bothers them not. And the thought of the rich trying to survive the collapse of urban society amuses them. The Crow have obtained such naive catspawns as they have through trickery, bribery, and outright lies. What's the possible motivations for their allies? The shamans need no real motivation. They want murder and mayhem, and the Crow will let them have it. The Magi think they are too smart to be used by the Crow, and believe they will have their choice of land with the fall of the Seattle government to rising chaos. The Mafia think they can profit from chaos. They will, but they will not have long to enjoy it. Shades of the French Revolution is in their future, yes. But the Cascade Crow are not the only ones with friends. Goldrack is your immediate patron, yes, but he has many contacts with the powerful in Seattle. They are the ones keeping the Lone Stars off your trail as you were. Who's calling the shots for us then? Who's backing Guldrak? The UCAS in secret. They do not wish to anger the free tribes. The mayor's office, as well as they fear for their own power. Again, not openly, as they have little actual power outside the city. The corpse sits on the sidelines as usual. You fight from the shadows to avoid widening the fight. Another long drag, and he smiles crookedly at you. By using you and other runners to fight for us secretly, we can save this chaos from broadening and save May innocents in Seattle as well. Your surgical strikes can prove to be that stitch in time to save 9. Please, join me in a drink before you return to your work. Straight dick. Straight dick. Okay. Give me more gauge. Thank you. Yeah, optional missions, 2 of them. I guess we'll wrap those up. So, find some kind of a hunting lodge and fight a demon with the shaman again.